Module 2, Introduction to Microsoft Word. Let us learn how to use Microsoft Word. Microsoft Word is a word processing program. That means it helps you type, edit, and format text on your computer. People use it to write letters, essays, reports, resumes, and many other kinds of documents. To open Microsoft Word, go to your Start menu. Type and search Microsoft Word in your list of programs. Once you open Word, you will see the Startup page. Here you can choose how you want to begin. You can select a blank document if you want to start fresh. You can also pick from many templates that give you a head start with ready-made designs. Once you open a document, you will see several parts on your screen. At the top is the title bar. It shows the name of your document. If you have not saved your work yet, it will show a name like Document 1. Below the title bar is the ribbon, where you will find all your tools. The ribbon has tabs like Home, Insert, and Layout. Each tab has different sets of tools. In the middle of the screen is the document area. This is where you type and edit your content. At the bottom is the status bar. It shows you information like the page number and how many words you have written. Let us now learn how to type and format text. Start by typing in the document area. To make your text look better, you can use the tools in the Home tab under the Font section. These help you change how your words appear on the page. You can change the font style, which means the shape of the letters. For example, you can choose Arial, Calibri, or Times New Roman. To do this, click the small arrow in the font box and pick one from the list. You can also change the font size. The higher the number, the bigger your letters will be. You can make text stand out by making it bold, italicized, or underlined. Click B for bold, I for italic, and U for underline. Use bold to make text thicker and darker. Good for headings or important words. Italic slants the text to the right and is used for quotes or special words. Underline adds a line under your text. If you want to change the color of your text, use the font color button. You can pick from many colors like red, blue, or green. There is also a highlighter tool which makes your text look like it has been marked with a highlighter. You can also use special styles for certain types of text. For example, superscript makes text go slightly above the line, like in X squared. Subscript makes it go below the line, like in H2O. You can add links to websites or other documents by selecting text, right-clicking, and choosing link. To organize your writing neatly, use the paragraph section in the Home tab. This lets you align your text. Left alignment starts at the left side. Center puts it in the middle. Right lines it up to the right side. Justify makes both edges line up evenly. You can also adjust spacing between lines and paragraphs to make your document easier to read. For example, double spacing is often used in school assignments. You can also make lists. Bulleted lists use small dots before each line. Numbered lists use numbers. This is helpful for steps or group points. There is also a sort tool. It arranges text in alphabetical or number order automatically. Let us now look at the Styles section. Styles are preset looks for your text. Instead of changing font and size every time, you can just apply a style for headings, subheadings, or important notes. Click once and your text is instantly formatted. Using styles also helps later if you want to create a table of contents. Now let us move to the Insert tab. This is where you add things to your document. You can insert pictures, tables, page numbers, shapes, and more. To add a picture, click Insert Pictures, then choose this device, pick the image you want, and click Insert. It will appear in your document. You can move and resize it. To add shapes, click Insert, then Shapes. Choose from circles, arrows, boxes, and more. Click the shape, then draw it on the page. This is great for diagrams and simple designs. You can also add tables. Tables help organize information into rows and columns. Click Insert then Table. Drag your mouse to select how many rows and columns you want, and click to place it. You can also insert page numbers. Click Insert then Page Number. Choose where you want it, top or bottom of the page. Word will number the pages for you automatically. You can also insert Smart Art, which allows you to create simple diagrams to present information visually. Another useful tab is Layout, which controls how your entire page looks. It affects things like spacing and orientation. Margins are the white space around the edges of the page. Changing the margins makes your text move closer or further from the edge. You can choose normal, narrow, or create custom margins. You can also split your text into columns. Click Layout, then Columns. For example, you can make your text appear like a newspaper with 2 or 3 columns. You can also change the direction of your page. The portrait layout is taller like a book. The landscape layout is wider like a poster. Use this when you want more room left to write. Another helpful section is the clipboard. The clipboard tools help you copy, cut, and paste. To copy means to make a copy of something. Use it when you want to repeat text somewhere else. Click Copy or press Ctrl and C. To cut means to remove text from one place and move it somewhere else. Click Cut or press Ctrl and X. To paste means to put what you copied or cut into a new place. Click Paste or press Ctrl and V. There is also a special tool called Format Painter that copies the style of one section of text and applies it to another. If you like how something looks and want to copy that style to new text, this tool is perfect. Select the style text, click Format Painter, then click on the new text. The clipboard also keeps track of recent copied items. Click the small arrow at the bottom of the clipboard group to see a panel with your recent copies. Now let us talk about saving your work. Saving your document means keeping a copy on your computer. This lets you return to it later without losing anything. To save your file for the first time, click File, then Save. Choose where you want to save it. Type a file name and click Save. After you have saved once, you can save updates just by clicking File, then Save, or pressing Ctrl and S. You can also click the small save icon that looks like a floppy disk at the top left corner of the screen. That is how you use Microsoft Word to type and format documents. You now know how to open the software, type, edit, organize, and save your work. You have learned about changing fonts, colors, sizes, and alignment. You have also explored how to insert pictures, tables, and shapes, plus how to manage margins and layout. Understanding how Microsoft Word works will help you write clearly and present your ideas neatly. This tool is useful for schoolwork, resumes, letters, and so much more. Keep practicing and exploring other tools inside Word. There is always more to learn, but with these basics, you are already off to a strong start.